Okay, I'm just going to start off some quick tips on Probes Vs Zeelot, or however he has it spelt. I think it's set up like, or he has it spelt like that, so later on, when he has the game finished, he can relaunch it easier. But basically, there's a lot of simple things that people don't fully understand in this game. So first off, what you want to do is find a farm and scan. As you can see, I've already scanned one spot, and now that my scanner's ready, I'm scanning more just so I can try to figure out everyone's location. But I got lazy and didn't actually scan the bottom right corner, but I'll do that later. A great thing to do in the beginning, although people don't really do this a huge amount, at least the losing zealots don't, is go for attack and attack speed. You want to get attack speed as much as you possibly can right off the bat, but you still got to be cautious on your health, because once they start doing damage, you have to switch to the next farm and the next farm. And then once you've run out of farms, you need to upgrade your armor and health regeneration and max health and stuff like that. And although it may not seem that important, max health will save your butt. I've been in many events where I'll have my guy going really, really well, and they won't be able to kill me, but they'll get one turret that hits over 500 damage, and it's just game over. And I've made that mistake like twice, and it's annoying because you don't even know what happens. You just see 500 damage pop over your head and you're dead. Ugh, but yeah, basically farm, farm, farm. Lots of farming. That is a very key thing to this game. A lot of people get kicked out because they're letting people farm too much, and what that means is they're just not building turrets. As you can see, this person has a lot of turrets. So I move on to the next guy and start farming the next one. And I do some attack upgrades. Move back to make some more money. And he started doing damage, so I'm going to buy some health regen. I believe that's what I just got. And I accidentally had a full inventory for armor, so I just messed up. But armor is very important, but not right in the very beginning. When turrets start hitting 5,000 damage and you don't have armor, you're not going to be doing very well. But when you're very beginning of the game, armor is pretty worthless. And as you can see, just lots of farming. They're not really doing much for resistance. I'm making a lot of money right now just off of this one guy. And the other people, I'm letting them just build up because of the fact that if I attack or if I focus on one person, the other people will build up too far and they'll be able to defeat me. But if I balance out on each person, they'll all spend money on defense and it'll slow down their economy a little. As you can see, I didn't want to kill that dude. He comes down here too. Bubble me. Oh no, never mind. But yes, by this point, I have already been getting fed much too much. If you get fed at this rate, or the zealot gets fed that rate, he is just going to win. Unless everyone funnels. That's a key thing for winning as a probe. If you have people you know, if you get a push towards them and you set up a really high level turret, there's a really good chance that you can get that 1 or 2 hits and just instantly kill the zealot. And that's like one of the only ways you can kill the zealot. You're not going to kill him slowly unless he's just not paying attention. But if you do it quickly, then you'll just catch him off guard. And then shielding. If you're able to bubble him before he's going to die, that can also do a lot. But another quick tip is, while you're in combat, if you notice your health is dropping, when it gets about halfway, or just depending on how much, I mean, if you're at 500 health and it quickly drops to 250, then I would get as far away as possible, try to teleport out. But with my 32,000 health, when that gets down to about halfway, that's a good time to leave. You can play it risky, but if they do bubble you, or they have multiple bubbles, that can make them win. So just be careful when you're being risky. Like right in the beginning, going all for armor, or not armor, going all for weapons will allow you to make money much faster. But it's more risky because of the fact that you're not getting your health regen and your armor and all that good stuff. But if it pays off later down the road with the higher income, then you should be able to easily just outmatch everyone in the game. And I just decided to text because I already knew that I was winning. Right now, any of the walls they have, I can walk up to it and destroy it at will. But I've just decided I'm gonna farm and keep upgrading my guy and see how long they just last in there. So, a lot of the times, they'll do co-op defenses, like this person right here. He's doing a co-op defense because I broke into one dude's base. So they're working together to keep me out. Although, it's a great strategy, you tend to run out of space, and that can be very, very bad, because space is important. You need to get your library and your mineral deposits, all that good stuff. If you don't have them, that can be bad. So you want to try not to double up, but if you have the room, then you want to do it. But only if you have the room. And you'll notice a lot of these people, I don't think that person over there, but a lot of these people, they're building right next to the mineral fields, which if you block off minerals can be bad. You want all the economy you can get. I like pumping out a lot of miners in the beginning. If you pump out the cheap ones, you're gonna make the same amount as pumping out if you use the same amount of minerals on the miners and get 3 cheap ones, or 4 cheap ones, or 2 slightly more expensive ones, you'll be getting the same amount of money, but with the fact that you can get a cheap one faster than getting the more expensive one, you'll have that small amount of income boost, which it won't do a whole lot, but it is that small boost that can give you the edge on everyone else. But at this point, if you look at my guy, I already have a really high armor. Not amazing, but I think it's close to 80-90% damage reduction. I have my attack speed maxed out. I have 2 different weapons. I'm able to heal 500 health a second. And I have 300,000 health. So at this point, if the Zealot gets that powerful, you probably just want to leave. Because you're really not going to win unless someone's been like stashing minerals in their butt. They're not going to actually pull out of this. But basically, if you focus on getting money as fast as possible in the beginning, that can give you that small edge later on that will grow to being able to take down everything they have. And as you can see, I'm just going to head up here and just check on what's up here. And I'm going to start finishing people off because I'm pretty sure my upgrades are pretty close to max right now. So I have nothing I can really spend my money on. And so I think I'm just going to finish it here. So basically, just to go over all of the advice is in the beginning, be sure to get lots of damage and attack speed because that will help your income a lot. But don't be too risky. There's a very fine line between being risky with a cause and being too risky and just being suicidal. If you start taking damage, you can head to the next farm and do that, which is my personal strategy. But if they do start all doing damage, that's the time you should be getting more armor. And there is a very rare chance that you'll come across someone who already has high level turrets, and in that case you just want to try to get out of there as fast as possible, as long as they're doing damage. And once you start on that path, you should be able to just keep farming and farming and farming and upgrading. There's really not a huge rate to it, or a special rate. I would personally try to focus completely on weapon damage, and another helpful thing would be armor and max health, health regeneration, basically everything, just a little of everything. But focus on attack, and max out your attack speed as fast as you can, because that will completely boost all of your resources and your economy. And then once you've gotten to the point where they're not even scratching you, that's when you know it's a good game, and you just get to enjoy taking everyone down one by one. So, hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial, and be sure to check out other tutorials. I will be soon starting out on more series on other games, and possibly other game types for this. And be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. And right now, I'm still a very new channel, and anything helps. Even commenting. It doesn't even have to be a good comment. Any comments, they'll help out. So, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out another video.